Hi, this is Marion from Easy Peasy Crochet and Knit. Today we're going to talk about house slippers or booties, whichever one you want to call them. So I have two different sizes and two different styles, both using an I-9 hook. And I also use two different types of yarn. The first one I did with Care and Kindness, and I used a size I-9 hook, like I said. This is for a size 5 foot. So I chained 33, and what I did is I started on my second chain from the hook, and I single crocheted. Then I got to the end, chain 1, and single crocheted back loops only. That's how you get the ridge effect, back loop only. So back loop only, chain all the way across, end up with 32, chain 1, back loop only, single crochet, all the way going the other direction, still have 32, chain 1 to go up, and then keep continuing this until you have 15 ridges. Now 15 ridges or 29 rows, whichever one you want to count. Once we hit the end of 29 rows, I leave a little extra to do some sewing. So I tie off, fold in half, sew up the side, and a little bit more than halfway across the top, tie off, sew along the other side, tie off, turn it inside out, and here we go. Again, this fits a size 5. When I do the newborn, I always put like a tassel or a pom-pom or something on it, but when I do the adults, I leave them plain. Now this, again, single crochet, size 5. This one, I had to do a little bit bigger. This is actually size 8, this particular one. I used my impeccable yarn, and it calls for an H hook. Both these yarns are a 4 weight. You want to stick with a 4 weight because these are made for winter to keep the feet warm. So a 4 weight. This calls for an H hook, but again, I used an I-9. And when I did my I-9, again, I started with a chain of 33. So I chained 33, and I started in my second chain from the hook, and I double crocheted. And I double crocheted all the way back to end with a total of 32. Chain 1, turn my work, double crochet through both loops. I do not want the ridge effect on this, so I do both loops. You can, if you want, do just the back loop to end up with the ridge effect. I don't when I do my double crochet on my booties because I don't want that stretchy or that really loose, a lot of hole effect. So I go through both loops. I did 15 rows. So this is 15 rows. Then I tied off, fold in half, again, sew along the side, and then along the top. A little bit more than halfway. You want to leave enough opening to get your foot in. And then tie off, and then sew along the side, tie off, turn it inside out, and you end up, this now is a size 8. If you have a particular size you're looking for and you can't figure it out, you can feel free to ask me in the comments section. Basically, all you need to do, though, if you want to try it on your own, is you start your chain. Again, you start with about 30, and you want to take that chain and measure it alongside your foot or alongside of a shoe, and you can go by that. So that's exactly what I did when I did my size 5. My mom wore a size 5, so I knew that this was a size 5. And my friend wore a size 8, so I knew this was a size 8. I used their foot to measure. Depending what kind of yarn you use, I stick with the size I-9 hook just because I like the way that it works up. I don't really go heavier than a 4 weight, And I don't go lighter than a 4 weight, but I guess if you wanted like a thinner slipper or you wanted a heavier slipper or bootie, you could go up or down. But you have to remember, if you change your hook size, or if you change your weight, or the the kind of the yarn you're using, that's going to alter how many you chain. So if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Again, easy peasy, crochet and knit, bootie / slipper, depending on which one you want to call it. This in the single crochet as well as in the double. Have a nice day.